Konya sak pral pase. By the way, ki koto soti.
So, yeah.
Di kote m soti, mwen soti pran mauvaise nouvelle. Et mauvaise nouvelle ça capable mettre nous tout en bataille. Il dit qui mauvaise nouvelle. Il dit guess what? They go in. Two, three.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back. I'm back.
But yes guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've had this really big thought for a while now. Like my mom, just like a lot of you guys, your parents tell you stories, like crazy stories that have happened to them while in Haiti, and there's just like this one story that sticks out to me so much. I still feel like it's like one of the craziest stories, and I wanted her to share with you, and she's nice enough to share. It was pretty traumatic, to be honest. It was like, would you say it's your worst experience in Haiti?
It was my worst experience in Haiti. It was my worst year
in Haiti, in your life?
It was my worst year in my life, and it was this saddest day in my life that time.
This channel, we're not trying to be like just show you the good times. I mean, it's real. A lot of your parents, if you're following me and you're Haitian, like a lot of your parents, you know, have good and bad memories in Haiti, and I feel like it's up to especially influencers to not only bring like the perfect moments to the forefront, but also real things that have happened. I don't know if you're gonna learn a lesson from this, because I don't think I learned a lesson from it when she told it to me. I just think like I felt for her, and I like really like looked at my mom at like in a different view. So anyways, if you would like to hear about the craziest moment that has happened to her when she was in Haiti, living in Haiti, please keep watching. Okay, so
that time I was 20 years old.
So we're gonna start off. So what happened? You were 20 years old.
I was 20 years old.
You were living where?
I was living in Haiti.
Where in Haiti?
I was living in Haiti in Pétionville.
Okay.
Pétionville, and they have Pétionville, but the name was really something called like We Shall Mai, something like that.
Okay.
We Shall Mai, something like that, you know. At that time, the president was just left. I think it was about like 6 months ago, and the president was left, and everybody was, the country was upside down that time.
Who was the president that just left at that moment?
It was Jean-Claude Duvalier.
Okay.
Jean-Claude Duvalier.
Okay.
No, Jean-Claude Duvalier was already died, but he was his son.
Mm-hmm.
His son was taken over.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
But the country was upside down. Mm-hmm. It was not a happy moment that time.
Okay.
You know. So you voulez me dire la créole ou bien?
I think you should say it naturally. But if there's a moment in the story that naturally comes to you, like, you know, in Creole, then just say what you want to say. But
I never forget that day. It was a Sunday, 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I was sleeping because I go to church on Saturday. Sunday was my day off, like day to relax. But Sunday I hear somebody was knocking in the door. And then, you know, and then my mom say, "Who is this?"
You could say those parts in Creole, and I'll translate.
Et puis porte la frappé à 6h du matin, porte la frappé, et puis maman me dit, "Qui est ça qui la porte là?" Et puis on petite dame répondit, "Je besoin parler avec mademoiselle Mireille."
Someone was at the door knocking, and it was her mom. Her mom was like, which was my grandmother.
Everybody was sleeping.
Everyone was sleeping, and then her mom's like, "Who's at the door?" And then her mom went to the door, and then the person was like, "I need to speak to Mireille," which is my mother's actual name.
Yes. And then I get up, you know, and I put my robe on, I get up, and then I went outside to see what happened. And then she said, "You have to hurry up right away. My auntie want to see you. You have to go to her house right away." You know.
Was it a girl or a guy?
Girl.
Okay.
Girl. And then she heard at 3 o'clock in the morning, she heard a lot of people was talking by her house. She said, they going to break my house, you know.
So people in the village
were
plotting to break your house.
Yes.
To go and break into your house or stone it.
They was breaking to my, they want to destroy my house completely.
Okay.
And destroy my father.
I was going to say, so for you guys to understand this, they need to understand why would a whole village of people, because how many people wanted to come and break your house? Like,
you're telling me?
Guess. Just guess.
When I see the group.
No, but we're not there yet. At that moment, mommy, when you hearing this, what were you thinking? And it's 3 a.m.
No. I don't hear it at 3 a.m. My friend heard it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And she was waiting at 6 o'clock.
Oh.
6 o'clock in the morning.
To tell you.
To give me the news.
Okay.
Okay. And then when I went to her house, she don't even let me sit down for 5 minutes. Because she's scared. She says she don't want people to know that we're going to find out that they're going to break her house.
Why did they want to break your house?
Because of my father.
What was wrong with your father?
He was friend with a guy Luke.
Okay.
You know, and the guy Luke, everybody know he was not a good guy.
So
he was not a good guy. He was a bad influence for my father.
Okay.
Even my mother was telling him, you need to stay away from this guy. If you don't stay away from this guy, one of these days we're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Because he was not a good guy.
You guys, like, a part of me is just itching for her to say it in Creole, because in Creole it sounds so much more, you know what I'm saying? But like, my fear is that a lot of you guys are like, no, like, we don't understand what's happening. But if you ever feel like you need to speak in Creole just to get the point across, you can do that.
Yeah, I get to the point that I'm pretty bon Creole.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so, boom, your dad was hanging around a guy that people in the village did not. Do you know why people in the village didn't like the guy?
Because he was not a good guy.
Do you know why or no?
He was not a good guy. He was a killer.
Okay, so your father was.
He was a bad influence for my father. Even me was telling my father, you need to stay away from this guy. When I telling him, he say, ti moun ou ye pa pale lan baye kon sa. Ok? Mdi ok, mdi papa, si ou gon bagay se nou pral gen, se nou pral soufri, et se mwen même ki te soufri parce
wait, but we didn't get there yet. We didn't get there yet. So, your dad, people were plotting to break your house. Were they trying to kill your dad at the end of the day? Was that the goal? To kill?
They was planning to kill both of them, but they killed one.
Okay, because basically your dad was hanging around with a murderer.
Yes.
Okay, keep going. Bad grandpa, not good grandpa.
And then as soon as he finished to tell me the news, he said, Mireille, hurry up, parite, allez.
Like they basically said, like, don't stay, go.
Don't stay. When I was leaving, I was shocked.
Oh my God. You're 20 years old.
20 years old.
By yourself in the road.
By myself in the road, you know, and I'm thinking, I say, wow, if he's serious. And I was walking and I was praying. I said, God, please, God, save my life. You know, my life is in your hand. I was praying.
Yeah.
That time, I was a good 7 days Adventist.
Okay. It's okay, honey. We get it.
I was so short, so petite.
You were or you are?
I was petite. I started crying.
Yeah.
I started crying and my knee was getting weak.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah, my knee was getting weak. You know, I was getting to the point, you know, my heart was beeping so fast.
Emotional just thinking about my mom by herself.
My heart was beeping so fast. And then when I went to my house, my father was stand up outside. And I say, Papa, did you hear what's going to happen? What? Because of your, you have to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because of your.
Say it how you want to say it. I can translate.
Because of your stubborn.
Just say it how you said it.
Because of your stubborn. Et peut-être ou pas tande les moun parler avec ou, qu'on y a ça passé, tout temps moi même tout moun a parlé ou pas jamais tande, même moi qu'on a dit comme ça que pas prendre contact avec lui. Ou pas jamais tande. Qu'on y a ça qui va passer. By the way, qui koto sorti?
So, yeah.
M'di kote m'sorti, moi sorti prend une mauvaise nouvelle. Et mauvaise nouvelle ça capable mettre nous tout en bataille. Il dit qui mauvaise nouvelle? M'di guess what? They going to break our house and we don't know if we're going to be alive. M'a dit ou grand groupe allemand chercher manger pour qui peut moun ka parler c'est mec moi-même Wilner gen moun qui ka fait hein gen qui ka fait m'ti papa I don't know what going to happen, so only one thing, I'm going inside the house to take all my documents and I'm going to take off.
Because you believed it.
I believe it.
Did they ever tell you it's going to happen at a certain time, or she didn't know?
The lady told me, Mirai, hurry up, take all your documents, take all your important things, put a short pen in you and put it inside. If you put a short pen with pocket and put your all your document inside. After I finish tell my father, he said, "Oh, don't worry, everything will be okay."
Right.
And I go to my mom, I tell my mom start crying, and we both was start crying at that time, you know. I put my short pens and I put all my document in a plastic bag and then I put it inside inside my short pen. And then after that, you know, I put a belt, I take a belt and I tie it real tight. I say if I'm going to die, I'm going to die with all my document and my money because that time I was getting ready
to come to America.
So the money was in my hand, you know, and I didn't know my father didn't know if I have money that time.
Really?
No. No. So because I want to keep my money when the time come I can just take off because I was the only one left. All my sisters was already
And how many
in
sisters
America.
did you have in America at that point?
5.
5. My mom is the youngest out of 6.
I was the only one. Okay? One of my nieces that time was in Haiti. After I finished pick up all my documents, you know, put it inside my short pen, you know, and tie it real good. I pick up my niece.
Okay.
And I put her in my shoulder. And I try to pick up some of her clothes, put it in the bag. By that time I was doing that, all the people, all the group was already outside my house. They was throwing stone, you know. They were throwing stone. By that time, the stone was so big.
Say it, mommy. You're good.
Distance pour me fin ramasser rad nièce moi mettre dans sa chair le film souple dit la créole en anglais distance pour me fin ramasser rad nièce moi mettre dans bail groupe la geta en l'air a voyer wash so yo voyer un gros papa wash la foncer béton hein? OK so même côté me camper wash la al camper al tomber devant. So si c'est pas bon Dieu, si c'est pas grâce bon Dieu, wash la tap tout et foncer cervelle tête moi tap tout mourir.
While she was getting her niece's clothes prepared and ready to go, the entire village was already outside the house throwing rocks, and one rock went through the roof and landed right next to her, and basically like it could have landed on her head. Like, she could have just made one move to the side and then she would have died.
Yes. And it was not only me who was going to die, my niece too. Yeah. Because I carry my niece in my, you know.
So when you were gathering the stuff, did you hear them all outside?
Oh yeah, it was like an army. It was like an army that time, you know. And then they were saying, Mireille, ici on da kailan sorti. I said no pas v'lan yifo.
So they were saying to her, they were calling out to my mom, if you're in the house, leave. We don't want anything to happen to you. Yeah,
you know the reason why everybody was so.
Maybe there is a lesson to this.
I think it was no, you know me that time, not that time. I don't care who you are, I don't care how big you are, how small you are. I was very nice to everybody. You know, no matter if you was low class, middle class, high class, I always give you a nice smile. Hi, how you doing? Always nice to everybody.
Like, what was your mom doing? What was your dad doing? Like, what was happening in the house?
My father still was saying, oh, they cannot do anything. And I told him, I say, you still saying they don't say anything? You don't look at the outside? Oh, don't worry about it. I say, what?
So was he hiding so he wouldn't get hurt?
He was not hiding. We used to have a big stair. He was going back and forth. He was nervous, you know. And the other guy,
the friend that brought you guys into this problem.
Yeah, he was telling him, we'll never occuper vagabond.
And don't worry about these people.
Yeah, don't worry about these people. You know, they cannot do anything to us. Okay? So they keep on throwing walk. And I start crying. My mother start crying that time, you know. We don't know what to do. You know, I didn't know what to do. I was speechless that time. You know, so to make the story short, they threw a big, like 50 people. All of them was throwing walking that bad guy. All of them. They kill him.
In front of your house?
In front of me.
In front of you?
Yes, in front of me. They kill him. His brain go one way. Whoosh. His brain go one way and the head go another way.
Ma, stop.
I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a bad experience for me, you know. And still this day, I'm still thinking about it.
So why, when they killed your dad's friend, they didn't say, now we want your dad? Or they let him go?
No, that time, you know, he see the people mean business. He disappeared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he disappeared. I get in contact with him after like months.
Really?
Yes. After months. You know?
Seriously?
Yeah.
So after this happened, what made them all leave?
Because there was nothing left.
Yeah, they were done.
They was done.
So your house was...
They start at 9 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock.
Are you kidding?
Yes, all day. And that day I didn't have time to drink a little cold water. You know.
So then what happened to you?
And what happened to me, you know, and then one of my friends, we was in the same church together. So she come and get me. When they come get me, I didn't have no shoes. Nothing. Bare feet. They come get me. And my friend say, I cannot take you to my house. My house is close by your house. They don't want them to come.
Yeah. Come back to her house.
Come back to her house. So that lady take me to another woman. She was a doctor. Her name was Dr. Mireille, like me. But all the time when I was going to school, I always say hi to her, you know, nice to her. I say, my name is Mireille. He say, oh, Mireille and Mireille, Tokai and Tokai. You know, and her mom used to love me. And then, you know, I went to her house, you know, they take me, I take a shower, they give me clothes to wear, you know, and then they call my family. Because all my document was on me, I have everybody phone number that time. So, and I take a shower. She give me clothes to wear. I never forget that woman. They give me food to eat, you know, but they give me the food, but that time I cannot eat.
Right.
I cannot eat because I was thinking about my mom. I was thinking about.
Where'd your mom go?
I don't know. Everybody go different direction. I didn't know. And then they called my family, and then when they called my family, everybody was, you know, they was calling left and right, you know what I mean, calling to see if I'm okay, where is my mom. I cannot tell them where is my mom was, you know what I mean.
Where your dad?
Yeah. And then that time, I used to have a boyfriend. That time, you know, but Saturday night before that happened on Sunday, we was having a big argument.
Oh, girl, I thought you was gonna say something else.
No, we was having a big argument, you know.
Okay.
I tell him, never come my way. You go your way, I go my way.
And then?
I don't want to see you.
And then?
And then after 1 hour, I was over there. And then my friend called him, tell him where I am. He came. I feel sorry that time. I feel sorry that time. Because I cost him so much. If it was me, I will not come your way.
Yes, you would have. If you heard something that bad happen to someone.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
But oh
Yes,
my God. But he, you know when somebody, falling crazy about you.
Yeah.
He was crazy about me,
But
but
you weren't crazy about him.
No.
But let's not say that because he still helped you out.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm telling you. No matter what happened, you should always be nice to people.
Yeah.
You
never know when you're gonna need people. I feel like life is very full circle.
Yes.
Like, what comes around goes around. Like the people that you meet in life, you might not think you need them, but they might be the very people that will help you out. Because I've learned,
and that time,
people that I'm not even close to help me more than people that are close to me.
Yes. And then that time I said, you know what? I'm sorry for what happened last time. He said, oh, don't even come close. Sorry for what? I was going to let you come down, but you are my princess. I said, don't say princess now. After that happened, he was a father. He was a mother.
Really?
He was a sister. He was everything. Every single day, he come to visit me, bring me food, go to the store, buy me clothes, sandal, and everything.
Wow. Because you were homeless.
I was homeless.
How long were you homeless for?
6 months. I was crying every single day. I cannot see my mom. Don't get me wrong. I miss my dad that time, but I was not too crazy to see him because
he's put you in that mess.
He was the one make that happen, But I was worried about my mom, I don't know. My mom didn't know where I am, and I didn't know where my mom was. And then after 1 month, my mom left Port-au-Prince to go to a place called Saint-Jean-du-Cid. So that's where my mom was. But after 3 months, after that happened, I was lucky to see my mom after 3 months. He come to visit me. When she come to visit me, the lady say, no, you cannot stay here. You cannot stay. My mom only stayed there for 15 minutes. I didn't get a chance to give him a glass of water. That was hurtful. We lost everything. Even the house. Everything.
Well, that's the story. The worst time in Haiti for you, right? That was a bad time, but now look at you.
Oh! I'm blessed now.
We're surrounded by every single person on this block is with no one is a single
yes,
you know what I'm saying, like every single person on this block is married and has a man and a wife in that house.
Yes,
every single house on this block is like that.
Yes,
and she's the only one that is alone, no husband, nothing.
But guess what? Every single day I say thank you, Jesus. God is amazing.
So that was the story. Craziest time in Haiti. A lot of you guys were just like, I miss your mom. And I know this wasn't like an upbeat, where you can kind of see her personality. But again, I don't want to just be like, oh, my channel's going to be sunshines and rainbows. I definitely want to be real with you guys and tell you some, stories that are important to me, important to our family. Yes. Like you guys know, I tell you lessons that I've learned, lessons that she's learned. This channel is meant to just kind of be real, we are really a family. You know what I'm saying? We're not hiding anything. We're keeping it real.
Yes.
And we just want to be authentic in our approach. And just every time you come to this channel, it's you can get a quick dose of realness. You know what I'm saying? we're your, like, I'm your cousin and she's your aunt type of thing. Just like family.
Yes.
Not portraying like, because
I'm all that.
yeah, no, because it's not like that.
Everybody have bedtime in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing is easy in life, but every single day you wake up, you know, you breathe, you say thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it for today's video, guys. Please let us know what else you want to see. Anyways, if you want to see more of her, just hit the subscribe button. I mean, we have, like, guys, I'm so motivated right now. I'm telling you, like, videos are just going to keep coming out and coming out and coming out. And also, there is a bell notification, so make sure to hit the bell because it lets you know every time I post. I think a lot of people, I just be seeing comments like, wow, you're back, like 5 months later. Like, I've been back. I don't want you guys to miss anything, so stay up to date, subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends and people that you think you can relate. A lot of you, like, you can show it to your parents because maybe they've heard of some of this. You never know. Maybe the story has been told, and so, like, show your parents and see if they've heard about it. Share this video if you think someone would enjoy it. And last but not least, make sure to comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. I love showing her your comments and nice things that you have to say, encouraging words and all that. So make sure to drop it down below. But until next time, guys, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We will see you guys in the next video.
See you soon.